All right, man. Welcome, VG Reacts, to the reactions, man. This is the first one live on the tube. Look forward to this every Friday or Saturday. We only doing it once a week for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? For the tube.
Yes, sir.
But we bringing new reactions to y'all, man. I know we ain't been uploading to the VG Reacts channel. But this is why, bro, we honestly got a copyright strike. So we trying to make sure, we keep it real. We've been very dormant on the channel, trying to let YouTube kind of let it pass. And now we coming back with the lives. We gonna keep them clean, y'all boys.
Yeah. But y'all boys know y'all can always catch us on VG Studios.
On God. You already know.
You already know.
And you already know, man. We go live Monday, Tuesday, and Saturdays, Kick and Twitch, bro. So you could pull up over there if y'all been missing us over there, man. Without further ado, we about to get into the videos, man. Alright, so we got a lot. We got Gen Z hates their bodies. We got dumb criminal. We got popular comedian.
React to that first video, things that attract women.
Things that attract women instantly? Yeah. Alright, this is definitely a VG Reacts video.
Nah, no, it's not, boy.
You don't think so?
Studio, boy.
Oh, yeah?
You know, they like to hear about them females.
Without a doubt, they do. And this advice is coming from a woman, so let's see. Alright. Ooh. Why is it acting like this all of a sudden? Is there some more shit opened up that I'm not knowing about? It said 96%. What can I close? There's not a lot of shit running in the background, that's the thing. For it to be acting like this.
Yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think about this title, man. Things that attract women.
What? Bruh, YouTube tryna.
Hey guys, my name is Kim. Welcome to my channel.
Alright. Will you please go full screen? For me, please. Acting all retarded.
Fat, skinny, or fit, Gen Z, or, well, society as a whole, can't seem to grasp the concept of healthy relationships with their bodies. And these insecure
technical difficulties, Mike.
Yeah, it looked like...
Today, I am speaking on...
We're not running more things than we usually do. I just didn't restart the computer, which I feel like is a noob move that I should have been on top of. But, hey... Listen, we all make mistakes sometimes, y'all boys. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's a part of the game. And then this camera here, it loves to move out of position. Alright, we good now. Alright, yeah, we good now, y'all boy.
Yes, sir.
We about to get into this first vid. Alright. Make sure I have the noise cancellation on hand. Anything passing by. Alright. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we have things that attract women instantly. TRaw was excited to watch this video, so I'm gonna let him take over the show.
Man, I just want to see what Shawty has to say, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everybody has their own perception of things that attract women.
Yeah.
So, let's see what she got to say, bro.
Alright, let's get into it. Put my phone on focus mode so that don't happen again. Alright.
On things that women love in men. So these things are so attractive. I don't care what anyone says, you're lying if you don't find these attractive. I think it goes both ways. It can be men finding this attractive in women too. First of all, it's no surprise, so it's confidence. Confidence, you don't have to be the physically most attractive guy in the world, because I know some guys,
For
like,
sure.
they
All right, she started off the video well.
Yeah, okay. We on the same page.
But
We on the
yeah,
same
cause
page.
you know, confidence done got me a lot of women. I'm just born with this dumb, crazy amount of confidence. We don't even know where it comes from. My niggas always get on me about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it just works out in the well with the ladies.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? TRaw, what you think about that first point she made?
Yeah, she started off well. If you step to a girl with confidence, I don't know, it's just like it does something to them. Like, you don't, like, just like she said, you don't even have to be the most attractive person, but if you step with confidence,
What?
it's like the female, they can feel it.
And
You
the
feel me?
boldness in you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be bold enough to say some shit, man. I ain't gonna cap. I don't wanna spoil too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they often compare themselves to guys who, you know, they say chads or whatever. That's more on the physical, right? What they typically think a woman would like. But don't you guys see a lot of women with men who, you know, don't really
Angel
look
Dow's
like
saying,
chads, you
can I
know,
request a
and,
video
you
for you to
know,
watch?
the relationship
Yeah,
is going
go
well,
ahead, Angel.
and they're very much in love. You don't need to be the typical
Send the video you
Chad,
want us to
as they
watch.
say, to attract a beautiful woman, like just the woman of your dreams too. So basically, it's all in the confidence. So how you carry yourself, your posture, the way you walk. Guys, I love a walk. Just the way you carry yourself
For sure.
can get women to turn their heads, you know, to be like, who just walked in? You know what I mean? Seems interesting. Next thing is a good sense of style. So I'm not saying to dress like, I'm not saying to be uncomfortable and
She
try
hitting
to
them points right
become
now.
someone else,
Oh,
because
God.
I know videos giving advice, they're like making you follow step by step.
All right,
I feel
let me
like what
see
is
my Twitch
attractive
chat
about
real
someone
quick
is
so I
their
can see the
authenticity.
video.
So I would never tell you to completely change your style, but what I say is like find your personal style and what works for you and what is flattering also. So you know, sometimes you can think, yo, this looks good. Like, find your person. But get a second opinion, you know, from someone that you trust. This is my favorite. So good communication skills. So it's not given to everyone, right?
Okay.
But it is so attractive to see someone that is capable to have a conversation with anyone. You know what I mean? Small talk, deep convos. So I'm talking about just out in public. If you're a man that, you know, he has manners, he greets people wherever he
used to be
goes.
paid.
When he sees someone he knows, you know, he's polite to.
Yeah, man. So I like where she going with this though. So pretty much, it's just like a aura thing. You feel me? You come in, you swagged out. You know what I'm saying? You walking with confidence, head up. You know you got that stride. Female gonna be like, damn, who is that nigga?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then when you open your mouth and speak, they gonna fall in love if you got that good talk game, that good mouthpiece. You feel me? You speaking, you making sense. You goddamn know how to seduce a female. Yeah, they gonna fuck with that shit.
The waiters.
I agree with everything he
That's
said,
something
by the
good,
way.
guys.
That's why
Keep
I
that
was
in
quiet.
mind. Good communicator, and that goes as well with the one-on-one time. So if you're on a date or just dating, right? Even as friends, if you're really liking this girl and you guys are just in the friend stage or you're in the getting to know her stage, good communication skills is so attractive. And some men would think that women don't like guys who open up, but you know, you don't have to overshare, because I know, like,
Oh, I was
it's
just
easy
about to
start
say that.
oversharing once you're nervous. But what I mean is, you can be, you know, you don't have to have your guard up so much. I know that men sometimes they feel like they need to, you know, not open up too much, especially right away, right?
Just get a little sprinkle, a little something,
but
something.
Opening up
I'm not gonna lie, this is where I struggle with, bro. I struggle with this to this day. It's like I came from oversharing, where I do too much talking and then you blow the bag. Cause it's like that's how I started off in the game. You know, like everybody has their issues in the game.
Yeah.
With getting women. It's like my problem was never attracting them. There's like two sides to the coin. You can attract women, and then there's keeping women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My problem was keeping them at first, because it would be like I'd attract them, and then I blow the bag because I talk too much. You overshare. So you don't leave nothing in her mind to imagine who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then so when you overshare, you kind of turn her off because she's like, oh, he might be needy, da da da. Even when you're not, it's just because sometimes, you know, when you like the girl, you kind of just excited and you just kind of like thinking,
Yeah.
I don't want to blow this, because you're trying to get the cheeks.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And then there's vice versa, where sometimes it's like the girls who are drawn into me. I find that the ones that come to me, I tend to not really do too much, as you shouldn't. And what I look at the difference between me in that situation and me in the situation where I want the girl is I don't be sharing too much.
Yeah.
Like if she get me to talk about myself, it'll be that one day, and then she'd be trying to ask me questions about it, and then I just completely either ignore it or I know how to change the topic. It's like you don't have to always be over telling them what they want to know. It needs to be a hunt. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be something that it's sacred to her. Let's say like this. What story do you value? The story you can hear 100 times, or the story that you want to hear and you can't really hear it when you want to hear it, but it's such a great story?
Yeah.
What story
It's
do you
about the
value
mystery.
more? Yeah, it's about the
Mystery.
mystery.
You gotta leave some stuff to the unknown. If
Facts.
she really wanna know, she'll ask you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
But you know,
it's
don't always give it to her though.
Exactly. Don't always give it to her. Make it a game, bro. You can make it a game. Make her have fun. That's why niggas be taking themselves too serious, bro.
Yeah.
Make her have fun. Make it a chase. It's that simple.
a bit. It can be about just random subjects, like your opinion or an
Niggas be
experience
too
you had.
tender
It
dicks.
can make the person remember you. Like your stories or like whatever
Hey,
you
he
guys
said
speak
it. I
about,
didn't.
or like how deep the conversation went can make someone remember you forever. The next point is to be able to lead, and when I say lead, I'm not really talking about like the way everyone like knows women want a man to lead, but what I mean is like in certain situations you're able to, you know, be the problem solver or to be kind of quick on your toes,
Okay.
to kind of take control of situations. I know a lot of women can agree, and this next thing is, I guess once you're dating or when you're together, please don't stop, is the nonverbal. So it's just putting your hand around her waist, holding her hand when you're walking. Girls, if you're watching this, you know when your man holds out his hand for you to grab it, like he's a bit like further than you and he's just like that, and then you have to like kind of like run and catch his hand. That's so cute, guys. That is the best thing ever, and it doesn't take much. That is so attractive, and it makes the girl feel so safe and so like it makes you look like you really care for her, and you know.
Did she say
you want her
she
close
holds
and you're
her
not ashamed
hand?
of,
Yeah.
you know.
She is
Like-
she talking about girl holds out her hand and you run to catch her to hold her hand out?
Nah. Okay.
Or she said you hold your hand out and she runs to catch your hand.
Yeah, she run to catch her hand.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Because you see what she's saying here, this is why this works. It's because women think about when a girl, like growing up, bro. Like I used to remember being in fucking first grade, there was this girl. I'll throw her name out there because bro, it's so fucking long ago, I don't give a fuck. Crystal.
Yeah.
That was like my first ever crush. We were like fucking 5, 6 years old, bro. And she used to, the thing about me back then is, I don't know how the fuck did I lose the game as a jit. I had the game as a jit and then lost it as I grew.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
It's like as a
But-
jit, I knew to let the bitch chase me, bro.
Yeah.
But then as you start to get like fucking hormones and shit, all of a sudden, oh, I want to be in love.
Yeah.
Fucking Disney.
A little PDA. The PDA is
I
not
think it's
crazy
all
by it.
about the
It's
thrill, though.
definitely
Yeah.
reassuring,
When you young, you
definitely
more
attractive.
thrill to
This
get
last thing is
females.
just
When
to
you
be a
older, you
guy
like, man, I
with
done
knowledge.
got
So I'm not saying
females already.
Facts.
This shit ain't
I'm not
nothing
saying
no
be
more.
a genius. If you
Yeah.
are, congrats. But what I'm saying is, let's say you want to take girls out on dates. You should go out around your area, or if it's a new area, figure out, what places are popping, what places are nice, romantic, or places that you think this would be nice to bring a date, So then you can kind of let her know that you know what's going on around you, you're bringing her somewhere, you want to show her somewhere, you want to surprise her. Knowing more places and being more familiar with your surroundings opens up that, possibility of you showing her new things. And it is so attractive to see a guy just know where he is and, do his thing. So yeah, other than that, a man who is understanding, a man who really pays attention to his
Okay.
women, that's a bonus
So
thing.
now
And
it's
it can be
going
just like little things
transitioning
that
to
she
being
does.
aware.
Yeah.
You can
Started
surprise
off
her
with
by,
aura. Now it's about being
getting
aware.
her
Yeah. And she's actually making a great point here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys, man.
Yeah.
I used to consider myself a communications expert. And as a man who's now entering a new era in his life, I had to make sure that, gang, I'm on top of my shit. I made sure to get a book all about communication. This has everything to do with all categories of communication. And I feel like everybody should invest in themselves in that way. I mean, the book is already something that I've done years of practical use. So when I read the book, it just clicks like this. As I'm reading, I'm like, oh shit, I've been in this situation. Okay, when I'm in this situation again, I'm gonna apply this. You feel me? And I get to apply it weekly because I'm going to the gym, I go to the court, and I'm finna start going to get more bitches, bro. I'm getting old, but I'm finna keep the game alive, bro. I can't afford to get rusty. I don't know about T-Raw, though. T-Raw look like he ready to go unk mode in this motherfucker.
Man, I can never get rusty, bro.
Nah, man, you don't use it, you lose it. That's one of the truths in life, gang. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that's what they say, but everything is like riding a bike. You might start off a little rusty,
Yeah.
but once you keep going,
Yeah, like when you shoot the ball, you've been shooting for so long in your life. You gonna miss the first few.
yeah.
But once you find that flick, whoosh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
For sure. I might fuck around at 360 some shit.
Nigga stupid.
Let's say she has I don't know, like I'm trying to think of something. Let's say this is so simple, but let's say like she always tells you her favorite chocolate is, I don't know, this brand, and you always see her with it. Maybe she doesn't tell you, but you always see her with it when she goes out to buy snacks, or you realize she has a favorite color. Just surprising her by mentioning something that, for her is a specific
mentioning
detail
something
about
minor.
her will make her be
But
like so turned on. Like,
it's
wow,
like you remember it
actually
'cause
remember
it's
that?
personal
You
to
actually
her.
know that about
Facts.
me. And honestly, you'd be like, that's so simple. Like, you're supposed to know what your partner likes, right? Trust me, a lot of guys don't really pay attention to details like that. To women, some guys, and
And I'll say this, man. That's one thing about me, boy. Any woman who's ever actually got that romantic side to me, because not every girl that I've messed with. Some girls got the bare minimal Jordan. I'm not
For
gonna
sure.
lie. And I can't, like, as much as I would want to be like, oh damn, Jordan, you was kind of fucked up for doing that. As you get older, I've also had to come realize that people bring certain sides of you, because of how they behave, so you don't feel as comfortable being, bringing 100% of what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you also got to know that too. Don't beat yourself up for about situations that ain't work out, bro.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So what I will say, back to why I stopped the video, during my days, bro, you just got to be paying attention to your woman, bro. Sometimes she complains about something. Maybe she didn't even complain about it to really complain about it. You actually finding a solution to something like that, just to keep it in mind, okay, that's something I could easily solve. And you solve it for her. Whether it's buying her something that remedies the situation, going out your way to, put in a little effort to do something that's maybe a little out of your way. Like, that shit, bro, she'll love your ass, because she's like, damn, I didn't even really was complaining about it. But he listens. You
Yeah.
feel me?
It's not like the most important thing, but I feel like it's a bonus to kind of know the little details about your partner. So yeah, that's a little short video about little things that make a man so attractive, and it does not take money. I'm not saying buy this, buy
Facts.
that, change this, change that, and
Facts.
these are just things that
Facts.
over time you can develop, and you can improve certain skills. And trust me, women are gonna be coming like this. You need to know how to attract the woman. The woman's gonna have you on their mind. So after that, anything else in your life that you have to level up on, you're working on that, right? But in the meanwhile, give yourself some credit. But you're still able to take care of yourself, and you're still
Shout out to
able
Shorty.
to go on dates, and you feel like you're ready for love. Why not, guys? Why not start these things? These things are super simple. Maybe it's easy to say that it's simple, but like I said, with time, you can master these. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.
Shout out to Shorty, man. That was a solid video, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna close it out, cuz. I'll just bring it to the closeout screen. Man, look, what I will say is, before we got on this video, I don't really believe in women giving advice on how to attract women. Because I have a saying about fish can't teach you how to catch other fish.
Oh man.
But I ain't gonna lie, in this case, she made some valid points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was on key. Like, if you're trying to find a woman that's worth settling down with, these are the things that you need to be doing. And that some of the stuff you need to be looking for, man. You need to look for a woman with a little confidence in herself, bro.
Yeah.
If she ain't confident, you only taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? TRaw, you got anything to say?
I just gotta say vid, man.
You want your own screen, or you want to stay like this?
It don't really matter.
All right, nigga, talk.
But vid, before we started, I was kind of thinking of some of these things. I was thinking, should I kind of foreshadow some of the things she was gonna say? But she hit all of the points that I was thinking about. It's all about really being confident at the end of the day. That's what all this really boils down to.
For sure.
Like communication, like she was talking about, like being aware of your surroundings and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much falls into confidence. So
yeah,
if you can build up your confidence, you would always get females.
For sure. That being said, man, you've reached the end of a video. You already know how it is, man. If you're watching, you're a real one. The realest one. And I fought with you, bro. Go ahead, run up the rest of the videos, binge the rest of the videos, man. And we're going to see you in the next one. We out. Alright, yo, so we got a video that a viewer gave us to react to, so we're going to get into that one. And it's funny because the video they sent me, ironically, I saw it on my timeline earlier today. I just found that funny. See if I can directly. Oh, I could just copy it. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Booyah. Whoa, what? What is that? Oh, I could. Did I just. Is it the same video? Oh no, when I hit it on my phone, that's what came up. Oh no, so it's not the same video. Alright, so they wanted us to react to this video called Respecting Beliefs. Why we should do no such thing. Interesting title. Alright. I thought it was the hip hop disease video. Apparently it's something about respecting beliefs.
Hold on, man. We gonna have to record this, bro. You gotta start it off right.
Alright, Angel Dudes. We're about to react to your video.
For sure.
Alright, let's see now. Alright, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, man, we got a video from a viewer. We're on stream today. We're live, you know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga TRaw, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? We cooling. And we got a viewer that hit us up. He was like, yo, can you react to this? So the video is Respecting Beliefs, Why We Should Do No Such Thing. So, I don't know, T-Raw, how you feeling about this one?
I feel like everyone has their own opinion, but you have to be open to other people's perception of things.
Yeah. Alright, so we about to see what's up.
Hold on, restart? I missed the captions.
I did not expect that. You're going to hell. Oh, go to hell. How dare you?
It's a sentiment that crops up with some regularity in religious discourse. Sometimes it's expressed obliquely as a suggestion that we should all respect each
Okay,
other's
I
beliefs.
understand it.
Other times it's delivered as a demand. I respect your beliefs, so you should respect mine. But in all cases, my reply is the one every groom and bride dreads. I don't. With the betrothed.
I would say, before we get into any of this, if you don't respect somebody's beliefs sometimes, like, they can get offended. Like, if it's like part of their culture, let's just say you don't respect a certain religion, and that's part of somebody's culture, they can be disrespected by that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know about not respecting other people's beliefs. You know what I'm saying? I say it's a 50-50 thing. You feel me? Like, you should respect their beliefs, but, you know, be able to have your own opinion. And if they make, like, a good point, you feel me? Like, okay, there's nothing wrong to agree or disagree with somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those words understandably arouse feelings of disorientation, alienation, even betrayal. But similar feelings are often evident in the reactions of those theists whose beliefs I decline to respect. It might be implied that I've broken some unspoken social contract that demands my reciprocation. It might be insinuated that I'm being gratuitously mean. It's even been put to me that it's my kind of attitude that causes wars. But is any of that true? I want to unpack some of the tangled up dynamics going on here. I'll be exploring 4 kinds of emotional blackmail designed to elicit undeserved respect from others, and looking at why declarations of respect from theists might be problematic for them. I'll then be setting out why I don't respect beliefs, explaining why religious beliefs, far from deserving privileged immunity, are among the most deserving of scrutiny and criticism, and addressing a last-ditch defense often offered that even if it's false, religion should be left alone because it performs a positive social function. One of the things the atheist satirist and critic H.L. Mencken got wrong was his assertion that we must respect the other fellow's religion, but only in the sense and to the extent that we respect his theory that his wife is beautiful and his children smart. We don't need to respect the other fellow's religion at all. Mencken muddies the waters by blurring together items from very distinct categories. The theory that your wife is beautiful is an aesthetic judgment. Even if you phrase that judgment so it sounds like a truth claim, i.e., she's beautiful, you and I both know, don't we, that this is just shorthand for she's beautiful to me. I have no reason to respond to this statement. I'm not implicated by it in any way. That only comes if you go a step further and say, she's beautiful, isn't she? In which case, prepare yourself for an honest answer. Religion, on the other hand, is in the business of asserting facts about existence. That does implicate me, irretrievably, and it requires my response. If your reasons for asserting these facts stand up to scrutiny, I have some rethinking to do. If they're based on unsubstantiated phenomena and fallacious arguments, I don't. Oddly, mirroring the way aesthetic judgments get phrased like truth claims, religious truth claims frequently get phrased like aesthetic judgments. We often hear it said of some god, is real to me. In many cases, this is simply to forestall any possible challenge, translating to, is real to me no matter what you say. But in other cases, this strangely personalized
I know a
reality
lot of
claim
people who do
offers an
that.
implicit bargain. If you let me make my truth claims unchallenged, I'll let you make yours. It attempts to establish sympathetic interest between both parties. It says, hey, we can both come out winners here if we agree to look the other way while we both do something very bad, epistemologically. Other folks take a more psychologically hardline approach, invoking a mutual obligation. Here, the message is, look, I'm willing to let you make your truth claims unchallenged, so you should let me make mine. But reality can't be bargained with in this way. The Earth isn't a flat disk for you and a globe for me, just because we make some wishful pact. If you're claiming that any gods exist, then you're making a truth claim about a reality of which I'm a part, and it's your burden to substantiate it. Some folks have no such squeamishness about proclaiming the universal truth of their religion, and adopt an openly threatening, violent approach to inspire fear among critics, especially satirical critics. The need to be able to subject beliefs to ridicule is not a trivial one. It's a very important one, and becomes more obvious the greater the power and influence involved. When a person or group assumes a position of power, their reaction to ridicule can tell us a lot about their robustness and their humanity. We might expect to see a range of responses, from amusement to anger. But when the responses tip over into violence and persecution, that's where we see the warning signs of dictatorships, autocracies, headed by brittle narcissists prone to self-mythologizing. Ridicule is especially threatening to these folks. Not only does it prick their inflated self-image, it also reduces their capacity to inspire adulation and fear among the masses. No authority is beyond ridicule. No politician, no priest, no prophet, no parent. Because that's what theism comes down to in the end, isn't it? Our simultaneous longing for and fear of the magical, mystical, unquestionable parent. When we were infants, our parents or guardians were our protectors and our punishers. And this inspired two irreconcilable responses in us, love and fear. In healthy relationships, where parents' actions were grounded in love, we begin to appreciate their punishments in that context. We see why our parents snatched our hand away from the fire, why they berated us for walking away with that nice grown-up in the park. Consequently, the fear response is resolved and recedes. But in unhealthy relationships, where parents' actions are grounded in power, leading to erratic, overblown, and blatantly unjust punishments, the fear can endure, sometimes at the expense of love, and we remain infantilized, afraid to challenge a corrupt authority. At which end of the spectrum would you put a parent who threatens to burn its children for declining to worship it? Of all the authorities we need to be prepared to question, to resist, to ridicule, the most urgent cases are the ones that threaten violence when questioned, resisted, or ridiculed. The fourth manipulative strategy attempts to silence challenge by appealing to guilt. Here the message is, my beliefs give me comfort, can't you just leave them alone? There are times in life when circumstances run us into the ground, numbly waiting for a phone call about a child who's been missing for days, or dreading lonely evenings after a divorce, or sitting at a loved one's hospital bedside, watching them slip away from us. In these situations, we might find comfort in many things. A hug, a chat with a friend, a piece of music, a drive to the coast. The opportunity to escape for a day, an hour, even a handful of minutes, to lay our burden down and let in some comfort, can be invaluable in refilling our depleted reserves and keeping us going. And many of us would do whatever we could to facilitate that comfort for others. But what if a loved one risked his health by diving into relentless unprotected sex with strangers to drown out the pain of divorce? What if a loved one started handing over her savings to a con artist to commune with a dead relative? Would we be so quick to facilitate these comforts? What about the knock-on effects on others? If parents take comfort in fantasies of an afterlife to avoid dealing with death, what will their children be taught? Will they get the chance to face death honestly? Or will they now be forced to collude with their parents' denial? Without afterlife fantasies, would parents be so quick to deny their children life-saving medical treatment on religious grounds? What about suicide attackers who anticipate a glorious martyr's reward for their deeds?
So this is pretty
Afterlife
much
fantasies
about
are not harmless or
using manipulation tactics to have somebody believe in what you believe.
That's what you think?
Is that what it is? That's what I took from this part.
I ain't gonna lie, I just been lost the whole time. I fell off the boat a while back, and I was just hoping the boat would circle back for I guess get back in that bit. You feel me?
This is one of those videos that you have to watch completely sober. When it first started, okay,
I can keep
I'm like,
up.
okay, I'm trying to put it together.
Yeah, I'm keeping up, but then
like,
they start introducing all these complex theories.
Yeah, because this is
is
actually a video that you have to learn things from, and you have to take things from.
Yeah, you're actually taking things away from this video.
It's like life concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, niggas like us who just looking for surface level shit.
Yeah. What? They're like, I would watch videos like this, like on my personal time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But as far as reacting to it on our channel, our viewers would not tune into stuff like this.
Yeah.
We have a whole different demographic.
Yeah, like I would watch this, like there's this channel that I have on my personal page. I don't even have it on none of the vlogging pages, because even the channels, the vlogging pages, all I watch on it is entertainment style videos.
Yeah.
Like on my personal channel, I got this one channel that I've been following for years since I was in college called Aperture.
Yeah.
And that nigga do nothing but put out meaning of life videos and all type of shit. Like everything this nigga talk about is some deep ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me see if I can find this channel. Yeah. And so, how the man who invented therapy ruined his life. Why plastic is good, actually. Wow, okay. So that's contrary to what everybody thinks. See, it's just like little shit. It's not that damn phone. See, he's putting out videos contrary to our popular belief to blame. Because, you know, actually, and this is something that I have before he even... This is like... Yes, he's putting out videos that kind of fall in line with the topic I'm trying to say, but it's not because of him why I'm saying this. I read this book recently called Emotional Intelligence and Critical Thinking, and it's opened my mind to realize that we are victim mindset motherfuckers, bro. We're pre-programmed to try to blame things for our circumstances in life. Rich people do it, poor people do it. But why rich people stay richer is because they learn to subdue those thoughts, while poor people always do it.
Yeah.
Always. If it's not one person, it's the next.
Yeah.
And then even when you try to break down that why it's not that person's fault, they find somebody else to blame. Oh, if it wasn't him, oh, it must have been, bruh. It's like, so what did you do? What did you do? Why you got in that situation? Why can't you look back to say, oh, you know, maybe if I wasn't absent-minded, I would have got that shit done. You feel me? And that's just an example. But I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers have situations in your life. You break up with a girl, and all you ever do and all that ever comes out of your mouth is it's the girl's fault. This and that. Da, 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 da. Bro, what did you do? Were you toxic? Did you not push her in some ways to have these arguments? We gotta be able to take both sides of the coin. That's how we become whole people. You can't want to see only your side of the glass, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But long and short to why we're saying this video is very complex. It's very deep. And I'm not gonna lie, like I told Trent, I done fell off the boat before probably 4 minutes in. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I just was sitting here like, all right, let me just pretend think Trent getting it. So I'm gonna pretend like I get something. And then as soon as you said the thing about gaslighting, because I was hearing it, I was like, I don't think it's really about manipulation.
Yeah.
It has a fact in there because guilt.
Yeah.
Guilt is how we manipulate people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, at least this part specifically, because I was hearing, like, he was saying how some people use, like, guilt to kind of make you believe in their side of religion and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. Yeah.
You want to finish it?
Nah, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Angel.
It was a great video, though. It is a great video.
Nah, Angel, we not finna lie to you. It is a good video, but we just gotta watch it another day.
Yeah. As far as to say consume some time, you know what I'm saying? As far as our YouTube viewers.
Hey, nah, actually, you know, funny enough, the conversation we just had about how it wasn't for y'all, that might actually end up being funny enough for them to watch it.
What?
Yeah. But that's the funniest part. The fact that it's us having this dialogue and being jovial, that's what's gonna make motherfuckers watch, bro. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, it's just sad, but people don't really come to. I wouldn't want to watch somebody react to something like this. Let me just be honest with you. I'd want to watch this for myself and sit down and be like, you know.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's
like you trying to actually learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the thing about it is doing this live is like you don't want to have the wrong takeaway. Like Trent was having the wrong takeaway there. I had to reel him in. Come here, bro. Can't let you go out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just make us both look, hey, bro, we was lost in the video than for us to give a wrong take. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because it's not one of them videos where you can just give your opinion. You actually have to have a real takeaway. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, y'all, boy, you already know. That being said, Angel, shout out to you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I hope you know, you came from Twitch, so I hope you go ahead and follow this up, and you can give us other videos to react to in the future, man. Just not videos like that, please. Let's get some entertainment videos, bro. Or, to be honest, if you give us some videos like that, just give us a heads up, man. You know what I'm saying? Could find a different time and different placements. Like if we was doing the whole day dedicated to shit like that, then I'd do it. Type shit. But we got bullshit to watch after this. You gonna make me You gonna make me look down on the bullshit I gotta watch after this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep being ignorant. Can't let me grow, bro. Anyways, man, I'm done joking around, man. If you made it to the end of this video, man, You're a real one. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching the video, man. And go ahead, binge the rest of the videos on the channel. There's probably no more other videos like this, for sure. But there's bullshit. Go ahead and tap into the bullshit, bruh.
For sure.
We out.
Negativity.
Negativity. Throwback to that skit that we made first time.
What?
Violence. Murder. That's what we like.
No cap. See, we predicted the future, bro. That's exactly the wave it went too.
Bro, we've been saying that since 2013.
Kendrick
dude.
went from that positive shit to
That
he dumbed it
negative
down.
shit, yeah. He dumbed it down. Like, I remember when we was sitting in the car all the way back 2013. No, 2014. It was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting in the car eating checker burgers. And I'm like, bro, why you don't listen to Kendrick? And I had you bumping that. Oh, nah, it was definitely 2015. Because we was bumping that To Pimp a Butterfly. And I was telling you, we was playing that. The one song that I remember was the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The blacker the berry, the bigger I shoot. Hey!
Yeah.
To this day, I still have the lines down, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And he had that Jamaican vibe going on in it. I don't remember who he had brought on that shit, bro, but that shit was snapping. Man, from back then, I knew Kendrick was different, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my dad never liked Kendrick. He was like, you always listen to this raspy voice motherfucker. My dad liked Drake. And I'm like, typical light-skinned niggas always want to stick together.
No cap.
I'm sticking with the dark-skinned niggas. I'm in between. I mean, you know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like that's why it is what it is, bro. Y'all, you love to say I'm light-skinned, but my dad's the only light-skinned nigga. I'm brown, bro.
You ain't light skinned, see, dark skinned.
I'm brown. I'm
You
dark
ain't brown,
skinned.
bro.
I'm dark skinned, nigga.
Dirty red.
Fucking red is crazy, dog. Dirty red is crazy, kid. Yo, let me know what y'all think in the street, y'all, boy.
Yeah, let us know what color y'all think JStew is.
Am I really a dark skinned nigga? I think I'm like Trent, bruh.
Nah, bro.
I'm dark.
There's a clear difference.
We twins,
We
y'all,
look like
boy.
Ebony and Ivory right now.
Nah, we twins in this motherfucker, man. This is light skin. Look, this is beige I got on my skin right now. This is light skin.
Y'all done the matching.
This nigga stupid. This nigga dumb, bro. I know no hoe I've ever dated ever called me light skin. Without a doubt. They always be like, oh, you brown. Or at one hoe, he said I was dark skinned. I was like, I fought with you. He's really seen me for who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Me and my ancestors were really picking cotton out in them fields, man.
for sure.
But we out here. I'm never gonna take away
He
from
was a
my
house
heritage.
dude, bro.
My daddy was, nigga, not me.
He was a house
I
dude,
worked
bro.
hard.
Nah, bro.
I was in them fields, nigga.
Nah. You may be waiting in the house, but you was definitely in the garage. Washing all the mobiles.
Oh shit, that's funny, dog. All right, let's get to the next video. Yeah, man, that's what you get with a BG React stream, y'all boys. You get us goofing off, having fun. Life's too short for y'all to be just taking shit too serious. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Alright. Okay. Now we're on to the next.
Neutral.
No, We're on to the next video, man. I gotta close this one out. Gen Z hates their bodies. So we played out already, but we're gonna have it run it back. Trent, start the video off, man. Get the video started next time. Yeah.
Fat, skinny, or fit?
Tell everybody, put in the thing that you want Trent to start a video.
No, sir.
Welcome back to another video, guys. It's TRaw.
Nah, man.
TRaw with the W's.
I'm definitely not the hype person in the group.
Alright, man, let's do it. Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, man, we got Gen Z hates their bodies. Now, I don't know why, but I actually believe this video is true. You know, the thing about it is, man, we all have basic levels of body dysmorphia. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in that fitness world, 10 times worse. TRaw!
Yeah, man, I believe it. All these females out here getting BBLs, they getting lipo. I even seen dang, what's dude name? Bandman Kelvo. Bandman Kelvo got the lipo or the
Is he Gen
whatever
Z?
he got.
I don't think he's Gen Z, but I guess yeah. It's becoming more of a thing. It's more prevalent now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas out here trying to get six packs and shit without going to the gym.
Shit crazy. They get into it.
Fat, skinny, or fit? Gen Z, or well, society as a whole, can't seem to grasp the concept of healthy relationships with their bodies. And these insecurities that they've developed have gotten so bad that they've began attacking other people for their own size or shape. Now, starting the topic off with fit people, you might be asking, how could fit people possibly be having unrealistic standards with their own body image? You might recognize this man right here on screen by the name of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Former bodybuilder who became an actor and then a governor and all the other career achievements he had in his life. Now, I vividly remember seeing this man a lot of times growing up in my childhood, specifically in the movies Terminator, and thinking this is peak male physique. Athletic, bodybuilder, Kratos build, Zeus build. Now, as I said before,
I never thought it was peak male physique. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know who I saw and thought was instant peak male physique? Michael Jordan. It sounds crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
But he was skinny. You could see all his muscle fibers. And that nigga was balling. What the fuck? That's who I was trying to look like. MJ, nigga. I want to get skinny. Skinny and shredded.
Should have shaved your head too.
No, not that far, girl.
before to my little itty-bitty, stupid,
Go do it all the way.
Fuck that.
puny, putrid mind, I thought it doesn't get any better than this. This is what we should all strive for. But in Arnold's own eyes, he didn't even agree himself.
I looked in the mirror and I said, listen, I don't know how this body can ever win.
This man calls himself small. He must have been talking about himself, you know what I'm saying, downstairs. Not too many inches on him or something, bro. But one thing I'm starting to notice is that this sentiment is becoming much more common within gym goers in today's day. I started seeing more posts like this. Just realized I'm still single because I'm not big enough. POV, you realize the reason you're still single is because your muscles aren't big enough. Buddy, how much bigger does it get? Yo, hey, yo, bro, hey, yo. POV, you realize the reason she hurt you is because your muscles aren't big enough. All right, bro, it's getting a little corny. Just realized I'm still single because I'm not big enough. We need to address this whole single thing because some of y'all think that you gotta get Kratos God mode build, whatever you want to call it, in order to snag a woman. I thought this was gonna be about
females. You talking about niggas?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you never know what the future
He's talking about niggas and he's talking about Johnsons.
you never know what the future holds.
He made a double entendre in this bitch. Like, I'm tired of this shit.
It might get to the females later on.
That's the mindset of the dude who was like, I'm 8 inches and thick.
But dudes not being confident within their bodies is just...
No, but Trent, bro, I told you this from the very beginning of the video game. I said, bro, listen. You dudes who is in the fitness space, we all naturally have body dysmorphia. I'm sure you looked in the mirror one time and said, damn, I wish I could get a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't give a fuck.
No, you don't give a fuck now because you're growing. You're getting older. Getting older, and you realize I'd rather look like this than fat.
Bro, I've been skinny my whole life.
Trent,
I've been
you
accepting
would
it.
you would rather look like this than fat, right?
Of course.
Okay, so that's why you accepted it.
Yeah.
Because if it was vice versa, if you were fat, you would not want to enter your 30s fat.
Hell no.
You would be trying to do everything in your
No,
power.
sir.
Exactly. And
Nah, get fat, man.
it's the same thing for me. Because of the knowledge I have on how my body works, how food affects my body, the amount of experiments I've done with my workouts and my diet, I know that the only way for me to get fat is if I get lazy for a whole 2 months and just ignore everything.
Yeah.
Ignore all my knowledge. That's the only way.
I don't even know how to get fat, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta eat like 10,000 calories.
it's different. It's different between me and you. It's different to me. Me and you have two different body types.
Yeah.
I came from being fat. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you could always get back there if you just fall off the wagon.
Yeah.
But it's like with knowledge and the amount of efforts and shit that you see me do, bruh, I can't fall off unless I just decide just fuck it.
Yeah.
I just want to get fat again.
For sure.
You know.
Body
Like the
builder
gym or
crashes
working out
up.
is not something you can use
Yeah.
to overcompensate for
Crashing
other things where
up.
you're lacking it. And also, not everybody's gonna like you. Learn to come to terms with that. Just because she dubbed you, it might
Exactly.
just be because you're an idiot. Or maybe you're chopped. The saying comparison is the thief of joy is definitely a 100%
Snap.
true. Once you start comparing your body to other people who are bigger than you, other people who are smaller than you, there's always going to be a bigger fish. And when you're constantly in the mirror like these and doing this and doing all that stuff, you're looking at yourself 24/7. You're low-key becoming way too self-obsessed, or you learn to hate yourself. Brief intermission. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and the second channel link in the description. And one thing I have noticed, the people who don't see progress within themselves when they're hitting the gym or lack contempt with their physique, they're all staring at themselves for way too long in that damn mirror. Like, I've seen countless posts like these.
But when you look in the mirror, you just be looking like like all day yesterday I was at the beach and I was just getting ridiculous compliments on my body, like even from friends I hadn't seen in like a month. Oh.
Now this is some light skinned nigga shit. I'm not gonna lie, I've been where this nigga was. Y'all remember back when we was in 24? Like, I'm not even gonna go back to college days because I talk about that shit so much. Let's go back to the little 4-month stint where me, you, and EJ were working out at 24.
Yeah.
I was going to 24 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And you remember what 57 he seen me coming through the door? He's like, oh, bro, you look like Debo.
Yeah.
Debo in this bitch. Nigga, I didn't see it. The only way I saw it was when I took a picture and I looked at myself in the mirror. And then I got fatter a couple months later and I was like, oh shit. I was shredded. What happened?
I'm just looking at the volume. That been like the loudest shit.
You look loud as shit. Yo.
It looks straight now.
Okay, hopefully it's good. Because it's not capturing that noise over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're good though. Start it up.
Oh, you got red things, and I'm like, what do y'all see? I want to know what y'all see. Show me.
And it's getting to points where, like, you're not even allowed to accept compliments because you think that they're bullshitting you. Because either, number one, you're looking at yourself way too much, or you're comparing yourself to other people way too much. Now, I got a question for you. What do you think happens to people when they clearly work out a lot and they still think that they're not big enough? They're never seeing any progress in their own mind. Whenever they look in the mirror, they still see a bag of bricks, a sack of potatoes. They think they're built like Choji from Naruto or Dobby from Harry Potter. They start thinking, if I can't get big naturally, you know what the greats did, right? Gotta start taking roids. Hop on gear. Like in this post from earlier, the top comment is, this a sign to hop on?
I'm just going to say this, man. I've always been natural my whole life. And I used to look at some of these guys that got big, especially when I was in college and I was lifting 500, 600 plus pounds, bruh. I was like, bro, why am I lifting all this weight and I'm not getting big? Like, I can't get big, bro. I'm eating 3 fucking meals a day, nothing but protein. Well, I didn't eat a lot of carbs. I'm not finna lie. I was carb cutting. But I ate a lot of fucking protein, a lot of vegetables, bro. I was full around the clock. I felt like there was no way I shouldn't have gotten like huge. But all that ever happened was I just got toned.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, I'll be so mad about it, bro. I remember my ex used to be like, Jordan, your body just can't get any bigger, bro. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. Our bodies cannot get bigger without that roid, bro. You just won't get to those sizes. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So when niggas talking about, oh, I'm this size, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger and I didn't take steroids. Lying ass nigga. You can't get that big without doing that shit, bro. It's not possible, bro. I've tried it several times. Maybe it's not in the cards for me. Maybe I just can't get that size.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's possible, bro. Because everybody always backs me up with that. Like, when I tell them about my struggle to grow, they tell me, yeah, bro, them niggas be taking steroids.
Every day I gain a reason to hop on gear. Now there's tons of different reasons why gear, whatever you want to call it, is very horrible for you. It affects your hormones. I heard it makes your meat smaller. I heard it causes like male pattern baldness.
22. You're 22 years old?
What?
Yo,
And we've all
That boy
heard of
look
something
30,
called roid
40.
rage.
That boy
Now,
look
one
like
thing
he's
about
40.
this substance that's different than all the other substances
Sheesh.
is that this is the one that gets you compliments. If you're hitting one of these, people gonna look down on you, bro. But if you're doing gear
Yeah, bro, don't ever try to hit the joint again, bro. That shit look weak.
and you're lifting, they're gonna be like, damn, bro, you're looking big. Go to the beach, the huz might start talking to you, come to Miami for spring break and all that. It makes you think, oh, I need to do another cycle of this. I need to do it again. And sooner or later,
Let me
come to
ask you
Miami for
something.
spring break and all that. It makes you think, like, damn, bro, you're looking.
Let me ask you something. For the guys who take the roids, right? I'm just asking. For y'all who watch the video and you are on the roids,
Look
right?
down on you, bro. But if you're doing gear and you're lifting,
When you're walking by and people just be
they're gonna be like, damn,
acting
bro,
like you're a museum character, do you feel good about that? Like, honestly, I'm just asking a genuine question here. Do you feel like genuinely proud of yourself? Like, oh my God, I did something with my life. I'm some kind of fucking what's it called? Like, damn. The word isn't coming to me right now. Fuck.
Role model.
No, bottle my ass. No. I'm some kind of statue. I'm some kind of fucking you know when somebody is just like
Artifact.
no, nigga, it's like you're giving them praise. No. For them, it's almost like I look at it like I'm some kind of monkey. Like I'm some kind of side circus thing. That's how I feel when I see shit like this. Like, yeah, oh yeah, they're taking pictures of me, but do I know these people? So what am I? They don't even expect me to live long because I'm on steroids. That's the belief, right? So why would I want people to take a picture of me like I'm some kind of fucking amusement item? Like I'm just like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, do you work that hard in the gym just to feel good about that? Like, I just want to know.
I already
big,
know it,
go to the
dude,
beach,
man.
the
Boost
huz
the
might start
ego.
talking to you, come to Miami for spring break and all that. It makes you think, oh, I need to do another cycle of this. I need to do it again. And sooner or later, you start looking like Popeye the Sailor Man. And in very extreme cases, there are people like these who
That's
actually put things
disgusting.
to their arm to make them look bulkier, and they start looking like inflatable water
Oh
balloons.
my
This is like a
God.
Chinese or Japanese
Ain't
alcoholic
no
jug.
way.
Something you drink out of
They-
and start doing the
Yo.
drunken fist. Like,
So what those niggas do, I watched that video like 7 years ago. What those guys are doing is they inject fucking castor oil and soybean oil into their skin
What the heck?
to give the appearance of muscle.
Yeah.
But it's not really muscle, it's just oil under their skin.
Yeah, That's
Fucking
it
nasty.
look disgusting, bro.
like Rock Lee. Like,
Nasty.
bro, this
Like
looks like
some
a birth defect.
cartoon
And obviously, this is the extreme
type
cases
shit.
of body
Yeah.
image unsatisfaction. But it's easy to see the pipeline
And
of
they
how
think
this
they
might
look good
occur.
like
This
that.
gear culture is starting to become much more normalized. I'm seeing it in more comment sections. I'm seeing it among your favorite influencers. Your favorite influencer, there's a good chance that bro is not natural anymore. And a lot of times, these influencers or these actors will lie
Is it
about,
talk about The
being
Rock?
natural so that their audience thinks, damn, like this guy is huge. He's a top 1% genetics. Or two, it
I
makes the
don't
viewer
think The
think,
Rock
damn, I
is
need to be this
natural,
big.
bro.
How do I get this
Yeah,
big?
I
And
was
I can't get this big
wondering,
unless I
like,
start hopping on too.
He-
But who do
Are
you
some
think
of
is really
these
watching these
wrestlers and
Bro, when The Rock hopped up on that movie Fast and Furious, I knew that nigga was on roids. I was like, damn, this nigga 3 times the size what he usually is.
yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah,
Then they want to talk about The Rock diet. And then, first of all, I ain't even finna lie to you. I could not even eat more than 3-4 meals of The Rock's diet. That nigga eats chicken, broccoli, and eggs in a routine cycle
uh-huh.
of 12 meals per day. 12!
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
influencers and becoming influenced. It's young people. And here's where I
I
start
would
pulling out
just
certain
throw
studies. Like
up
this,
trying to
reports
eat
are
that
finding
much
that
food.
teens and young adults are resorting to gear and other performance-enhancing substances to change their physique. According to the Australian National Non-Medical Anabolic, gear usage tripled in the last 18 years between 2001 and 2019. There's an increasing concern regarding a rise in body dissatisfaction in young males, particularly around masculinity. Individuals develop an unhealthy obsession with muscle growth and definition. And if you don't believe that study, let's hop back on the social media platforms because I got evidence. I always got receipts. Like average 14-year-old on
Drink, boy, I got your bitch all in these. The big bounce in this bitch.
I know
Oh Lord,
Hold on.
look at his back, bro.
At 14, you got a
Oh.
back like this, boy?
Oh my God.
Boy, y'all that is shit.
Yeah, but what
my
I'm saying
God.
is, look at the bumps though.
Yeah.
The first one he had no bumps.
Yeah.
This one he got all those black bumps or whatever that is on his back, bro.
Yeah, because of the steroid usage.
Yeah,
And it's because he's a teenager who's still going under hormones. Stupid ass nigga.
yeah.
And he think that, bruh, his back is the size of a filet sandwich. You ever like had one of those
This
chicken?
motherfucker.
It's the same shape. It's the chicken fillet that you might eat in a Chick-fil-A sandwich, bro. That's
I know instantly some of y'all are gonna think, oh, he's probably lying, he might be older. Either way, this man is glorifying the use of said substance for people who are young watching the video. This man right here was one of the youngest bodybuilders. Says right here he's 19 years old, and in order to win certain competitions,
Ain't
you
no
need
way.
to be using, because you're competing with grown men who are also using something.
Ain't no way,
Anytime you
bro.
use any other substance at a young age, everybody's gonna look down on it. But for this, they're congratulating bro for winning the competition, which yeah, you know, congratulations. But at the same time, bro, is this something we should really be looking up to and being like,
19?
damn, like this is a good thing. This is a trend
Yeah,
that we
it's
should
crazy.
keep continuing. And I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, he's 18, he's 19, let him do whatever he wants. But bro, if your 18 or 19-year-old brother was in the back snoring, would y'all be out here telling bro, good job, amazing, this is good?
Hell
No.
no.
Now this post I just seen is a perfect segue into the next talking point of today's video. Basically, this video is talking about a person who, you know, struggles with body dissatisfaction and things like that. And the top comment right here says, people always tell me how lucky I am because I'm skinny. Little do they know I hate how skinny I am. This is good because the next topic we're gonna talk about is skinny people. Now this is the perfect domain for me to start speaking, you know, my knowledge, because hey, somebody's
that boy T-Raw. That nigga
You gotta
T-Raw.
love yourself, man.
gonna be like, well, what do
Hey,
you know about
I
fitness?
love.
Well,
Hey,
hey, you
listen,
might
bro. Listen. I love my body, gang.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna get up and show y'all my 6-pack at the end, gang. I love myself.
be right, but you know what I do know
I
about
work for
skinny,
this
bro?
shit.
Look at this, all right? People in my school were making fun of me for my size and my weight. I was like 99 pounds as a freshman, short and petite. And if you ever do say that you have some type of body image issue or dissatisfaction with your shape and size, there's somebody in your ear telling you, bro, stop complaining. At least you're not fat like me. Like, damn, bro, we can't grieve. We're not allowed to feel the same human emotions as you. Now, I know that society has pretty much always believed that being skinny is better, especially better than being fat.
That's
Among Gen Z,
anorexia.
there has been a, let's say,
Yeah.
rise in glorifying
Oh my
being
God.
unhealthily
And it's a
skinny,
dude?
especially when you're into things like
Ugh.
fashion. There's people who make videos saying that like being tall and skinny, so everything is automatically fashionable. Being a skinny
Hey, you know, there's actually a new thing that's saying that skinny guys are actually like flow on the flexible side.
You say they do what?
They flow on the flexible side. Going both ways, bro.
I
They
mean,
live the
that's
alternative
debatable.
lifestyle.
That's debatable.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
You can't look at that boy Cardi.
Person myself, this is definitely an interesting topic because skinny people are often told like, oh, you are the standard, you are what people are striving to look like. But at the other hand, there's a lot of skinny people who look at themselves in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm way too small. But at the same time, there are people who are skinny, like influencers, who do these things skinny flexing. And basically what you need to know is it's the money spread for females or women, where they'll flex the fact that they're skinny in different ways. And I guess this like triggers other people. I don't know. And I mean, to me, this is definitely like a slippery slope because on one hand, you can say, oh, this person is trying to feel confident in their body, which they should be able to do. Okay, a few tricks to tell an outfit of the day is disguise check. Hips are pushed back instead of relaxed. Holding baggy clothes in, excessive staring at the screen. If you're asking yourself, do I look thin in this before posting? It's kind of weird because for a man, I feel like nobody would really care. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like there are tons of dudes who like pull their shirt in and try to flex their muscles, and everybody in the comments section is like, yo, you look big, bro. Or like it's called posing to look extremely skinny. It's because the disastrous effects of the diet industry and social conditioning against women. Okay, I don't know, I definitely could understand. Okay, yeah, social norms say that women need to be skinny, and so a woman being skinny on internet triggers some people, I guess. Me personally, if I see a dude body checking, I'm probably just gonna turn my phone off, or I'm gonna like the video if I think it's a cool video, or bro looks good in the video. Like I don't know, I don't care. But that leads me to another point, because a lot of people were giving this creator a lot of backlash, named Clara Dow. So this woman right here has 3 million followers on TikTok. Apparently her whole entire content is just about being flat-chested and being skinny.
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn? Okay. Okay, so she makes body positive content to an extent. But this is why I said that Gen Z and a lot of other people are starting to begin to hate on other people's body structures when they're being body positive. And like now she's getting canceled. So I only eat when I'm hungry, embarrassing, I used to like you, go away.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. Any woman that's willing to embrace who she is, no matter her shape and size, I love you more for it. Now, you're not going to like what I have to say after this point. If you are fat, obese, and you want to be proud of being fat and obese, get the fuck real. The only reason you want to be proud of being fat and obese is because you're fucking lazy. And I know I have all rights to say that because I was fat. Get the fuck off your ass.
Who asked, I used to like you. So we get it, bro. OMG, we get it. This is her whole personality. It's definitely a tough situation. It's kind of like, okay, a person who was being overly body positive in a way, which is kind of crazy. Like you can be overly body positive. From what I've seen, especially on the women's side, like, oh, if you're skinny, you're much more susceptible to being accused of fishing for compliments, not being able to feel insecure. Like if I got bullied for something, who are you to tell me that I shouldn't make body positive content about it? Now, apparently the reason why everybody's hating her right now is because she came out on a YouTube video and explained her reasons for being skinny and like why she's able to maintain this type of physique, and it's because she only eats when she's extremely hungry. And people were really mad because you have a very impressionable child audience that watches you and such, and I can definitely see how this would influence them into like very poor eating habits. She already responded to the backlash, so I just said I don't eat when I'm not hungry. Okay, so in the caption she said, you guys are being dramatic for no reasons, stop playing the victim. She said 2,500 calories a day is stuffing. This is definitely interesting because I do feel like in the gym culture, if you promote like dieting and eating less for the sake of losing weight in like the gym or cutting, or you're counting calories and you're only eating a certain amount of food every day, or you're only eating lean beef protein and things like that, people aren't gonna get on your head. But at the same time, I've noticed like, okay, if a skinny person says to be skinny, they eat less. Like, yeah, duh. Breaking news. Obviously, you shouldn't promote bad habits to teenagers, but look at her, bro. What do you think? If you ask her what she does to maintain her skinniness, my nigga, it's as simple as she doesn't eat that many calories, bro. Now, briefly speaking about fat people, I've already made like 2 different videos about fat people in the way that they face, you know, certain backlash that is unfair. I've noticed that when a fat person's doing like a mukbang or a skinny person's doing a mukbang, people will look at the fat person and be like, yo, you need to chill, versus the skinny person doing the exact same mukbang. Nobody's saying you need to chill, even though they're both technically performing an unhealthy eating habit or promoting unhealthy eating habits, right? And we can definitely talk about,
I'm not gonna lie, look at this. Look at bro and tell me you don't feel like he needs to be on a diet.
Of course.
Fat people, I've
As
already
he's
made like
getting
2
ready to
different
start
videos
this
about
food up, the only process in my mind thinking is, I wish I could go in that video and take everything off his fucking table.
What?
Give him a fucking basket full of fucking salad. Another basket of tomatoes. Nigga.
fat people who in the way that they face, you know, certain
You know, there's this video by this girl, bro, that didn't get enough clout. The one that show all these fat people doing the mukbangs. And she's like, yeah, dead. Yeah, dead. Remember him? Dead. Like, that video needs more shine because we don't need more of this. We don't need more of this, bro. We don't need people who are already not caring about their health, almost on their deathbeds, because that's what this is. And then now we're just giving them more views to enable them to eat more, bro. No, bro.
backlash that is
Not on
unfair.
that.
I've noticed that when
I
a
don't
fat
like that
person's doing
shit.
like a mukbang or a skinny person's doing a mukbang, people
Look
will
at
look at the
this
fat
shit.
person and
Look
be
how
like, yo,
much-
you need to chill, versus the skinny
There's not a single piece of protein in that motherfucker. He ain't losing weight with that. You can only lose weight when you eat protein, bruh. That's nothing but straight carbs, bruh. I can't even, bruh.
person doing the exact same mukbang. Nobody's saying you need to chill, even though they're both technically performing an unhealthy eating habit or promoting unhealthy eating habits, right?
Fuck.
And we can definitely talk about body positivity in the fat people community, where you'll see like a woman post, oh, I'm body positive, or I'm feeling, you know, sexy and feeling whatever, and people in the comment section are gonna be like, you look like a humpback whale, the Michelin man, you look like Pillsbury Doughboy, you look like the white dude from Big Hero 6, I forgot what it was called, you look like Olaf the Snowman. You get what I'm trying to say. And most of all this stuff that we cover today is coming from people with Gen Z and even younger at times. And this is all important because I've noticed people are unable to come to terms with their own body. There's plenty of insecurities going around. And then at the same time, there are people who feel insecure based on the post they saw and start spreading hate in the comment section on other people's body types. When in reality, everybody should just be vibing, bro. As long as you're striving
made a
towards health and
One Piece
promoting
basketball
health, everybody should
episode?
be allowed to feel
I need to
confident in the
watch
way they
that.
look. Nobody should be checking themselves out way
God
too many times and
damn,
comparing
that would've
themselves to
been
other
raw.
people. That's how you start to become unsatisfied with your progress. And sometimes that
This is the one
unsatisfaction
time
can
I wish
lead
I
to
had a
different things like
superpower that
substance
could
abuse,
stretch.
eating issues,
dunk
and
on
there's a
niggas
lot
all
of
day.
long-term health consequences
What?
at the end of that. So the biggest conclusions to the video is everybody should probably be hitting the gym, be happy with your progress, be fit, don't glorify unhealthy activities to the extreme. But if you are skinny or if you are fat, health should be prioritized, not aesthetics. But people lift and work out for aesthetics and not for health. There are people who are jacked like Arnold Schwarzenegger level and they
Yep.
won't even be able to run a mile. Fitness is not determined by the way you look necessarily all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, it can be though. It can be though. So don't, hey, that's not an excuse to be, you know, I'm saving 700 pounds or being 25 pounds. All right, relax. So yeah, don't judge books by its cover. Yabba dabba da blah blah blah. You get the message. But that was today's video. Let me know down below if you think that
Hey,
Jen
man, shout out to Love Hidal or Hilal or whatever, man. Good video, man. T-Row, you got something to say to the people, man.
Just love yourself, man.
For sure.
Whether you skinny, fat, whatever. But you know, if you fat, try to change it, bro. Like he said, try to be the healthiest you can be. Good. Because, you know, when you get older, bro, all that being fat, it's going to take a toll on you. You're more likely to have health issues when you're oversized. And even when you're undersized, too. Stop goddamn eating food. What is called when they eat food and throw up?
I don't remember the, it's called anorexia.
Yeah.
No, well, that's anorexia is when it's the byproduct to that. When
Yeah.
you've lost all the weight and you're skinny as shit.
Yeah.
They say
Anyway,
anorexia.
whatever it's called, bro, stop doing that.
Yeah. Stop
Just be
fucking eating food
comfortable.
and throwing up.
Yeah, just be comfortable with the body you have. And if you're not comfortable, you can always change it.
For sure. And y'all niggas, that being said, man, y'all niggas probably saying, man, JStew went off on us, man. JStew said we gotta get right. What is on my fucking hoodie, nigga? Define your goddamn life. You know why this shit came around? You know what's my qualifications for talking like that? I was a fat fuck. Fat as they come, bro. Size 48 waist, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
As fat as they come.
Now I got a fucking... Oh, shit, they can't see it. I'm trying to lean back. Oh, I can't. Well, y'all can't see it, bruh.
This nigga said
The camera won't go up. I'm trying to show you the 6-pack, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to be fat as shit. And I transformed my whole life just by learning how my body works. You know what I'm saying? You can do it too. So it's in all of us. But that being said, if you made it to the end of the video and you didn't click off for me flexing on you, I appreciate you. You're a real nigga. And I want you to define your life. Go ahead, do that. Till further notice, we out. You followed that one? That was about 30 minutes, bruh. I wanted the camera to go up. That shit would not go up, bruh. I thought it was gonna follow me up.
Yeah.
Fucking, it do what it want whenever it wants to do it.
That was alright.
Nah, there were some funny moments.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta start off with that bit. The video in the beginning needs to be me looking at the motherfuckers and be like, fat ass nigga, get the fuck off your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit was funny.
Yeah, for sure. One more.
One more?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, 3 more. We got a lot to get out of the way, bitch.
One more.
Nah, look. Look. Nah, bro, we at least gotta do 3.
1.
3.
No, nigga think I'm gonna be here all night?
Nah, till 12. Till 12.
No, nigga.
Yeah.
Back in early 2022.
Yeah.
What this nigga think going on?
Till 12. Two more.
Uno.
Two more. And then we're done. 2 more and then we're done. Bro, look at what I gotta deal with, y'all. Fuck. Gotta fucking beg this nigga to work on his own fucking content.
Uno.
No, 2. 2. We're doing 2 for the people, nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga? Nigga. Hey, bro, y'all see it's not me, bro. It's Trent.
Hell yeah.
We're doing 2 more.
I'll take my accountability.
We're doing 2 more, nigga. Nah. Oh, we doing 2 more, bro. We got too many good videos, bro. 2 more. Bro, we don't even got that much to clean up afterwards, you motherfucker. God damn. And the video ain't
This
finished.
nigga always
export.
trying to justify.
Man, chill out, fool.
We just watched the video about beliefs. Fuck your beliefs, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga funny. Streamer steals his girl, but he handles it like a boss. Meet Duke Dennis's girlfriend. I spent 2,000. Oh, yes. Spent 20 racks on OnlyFans.
This is not my normal video.
We gotta see what one of these gooners look like.
Obviously, this is a rich one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Look, he's in a fucking sports car.
Yeah, like a Lambo or some shit.
And you can tell he goes to the gym. Look, you can see the little bicep and the little try. So why are you spending 20 racks? I gotta hear it. Fucking lame ass nigga, send me 10 racks, bitch. Send me 10 racks and I'll fix your life, bro. I'll make sure that you'll never do things like this again, bro.
What?
That's what my watch. I'm about to put the ad out in this video, nigga. If he see it, just know. Slide this way, cuzzo. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. In today's video, man, you know, I seen this on the timeline I couldn't believe it. We actually get to see one of these gooners in real life. The title says, I spent $20,000 on OnlyFans. My addiction. TRaw, what you think?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and send me your app. Cause just like Pimpin' Kids said, the pimps need the tricks, bro. Let me go ahead and send one of my girls your way.
Oh,
That's gonna be my cheese.
Sheesh. Send Shan his way, man.
This is not my normal video. I don't normally just sit down and talk to the camera, just talk to you guys. You know, I don't want you to see who I am. That shit's dark. And I know, it's social media. I'm supposed to act cool. I'm supposed to...
Yeah, bro.
What? Was that acting, bro?
I need to go back.
That had to be acting. I ain't see no tears for real.
This is not my normal video. I don't normally just sit down and talk to the camera, just talk to you guys. Because, you know, I don't want you to see who I am.
Factuals, man. A lot of these guys are like that, you know. A lot of these social media guys, they come on here and they put on a front, man. But you know what, bro? You know who doesn't put on a front for y'all? This nigga JStew. You know what I'm saying? When you come here, you watch these reactions, you're getting a genuine, authentic me, bro. I say some crazy shit that I wish I could take back. But I know it's gonna be for y'all. It's the entertainment y'all gonna fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always my real self. Now for guys like this that's putting on an act, I know it's stressful, bro. Cause you're not really, you know, you're always trying to like put on a mask. Oh, I gotta pretend like I'm cool when I'm not cool. Now, don't get me wrong. When bad things happen in life, you are supposed to try to put on the front that everything is good. But what I mean is like your lifestyle. Like, are you faking a lifestyle? Are you fucked up on the inside? Are you fucking a gooner going out preaching to motherfuckers to stop gooning? Or like Dr. Umar, I just heard fucking deadbeat dad talking about, oh, bringing and uniting the black family. You just look like a complete hypocrite when you get exposed. You feel me? I feel like a lot of these content creators are facing that kind of stress. Back to the video.
That shit's dark. And I know, it's
It is
social
dark,
media. I'm supposed to
man.
act cool. I'm supposed to show you the sports car I'm sitting in right now. I'm supposed to
That sounds so far from cool, bro.
take my shirt off, show you my physique. I could use
No, bro. Please don't.
pull any girl I want, right?
Nah, bro. You can't.
Because that's what you want to see. What you don't want to hear.
Oh, man.
That I'm
Ain't
25.
gonna lie. With the money, he
I have a
can.
crippling porn addiction.
Oh,
I've spent probably $20,000 on pornography.
Jesus.
What?
I have no sex lives because I have erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get...
I never understood the point of spending money on porn.
Oh, no, bro. Hey. All right. All the jokes that I was making before in this video is out the window now. I'm finna talk some real shit. Listen, this guy is trapped in a cycle right now. Everything he's detailing, the reason why he can't get out of it, I'm not even lying. I don't even know if I'm finna watch the whole 13 minutes. This is cringe inside to me. Like, I actually have goosebumps and shit. Like, it's cringe. I don't like this shit. So I'm gonna be very forthcoming with a lot of information. He's stuck in this cycle because he's already fucked his brain with all this pornography, right? So now he has high expectations of what sex is supposed to look like because you can't feel it. You're watching porn, you're using your hand. So now he gets a girl around him, right? Girl is there, and he can't see the different camera angles that he's watching on them videos because, bro, it's a nigga, a third party with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The camera is its own third party object. It's its own person, its own entity.
Yeah.
And you can't see from the lens of a camera. So the first person thing, it fucks them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one, it's not the same visionary. You can't get the same pictures and angles that pornography can. That's what they want to do to y'all. They want to fuck your brain up. Because when you watch these different angles and you get off to it, you can't recreate it in real life, bro. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do it and see it at the same time? You answered the question. I hope you answered it in the comments. But you can't. You can't do it and see it at the same time. And that's how they fuck your brain up. And then now you can't get off. So now you're in erectile dysfunction and you're embarrassed because you gotta explain it to a bitch. And then you gotta be then you gotta be taking honey, blue chew, all this shit just to keep it up. And then it becomes depressing. Because you gotta take all this shit as a young man. Look how young this nigga is. You gotta be taking this shit as a young nigga.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it. Young YC.
Yeah, he looked pretty young, bro. So I don't know, bro. Seeing like Cuz got bread, like Cuz say he be in the gym.
Yeah.
Why can't you just physically go out and meet a female?
He can't.
Why do you have to
Because it's stressful, bro.
to spending $20,000
He just said it.
on something that's free?
He can't get it up. He can't get it up. So
Oh,
he's
he got
embarrassed. He does. That's what I just said to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You didn't hear the whole explanation.
Oh, I ain't hear the
So
last
it
part.
creates a cycle. It creates a cycle.
Oh, yeah.
He has the ED, so now he's embarrassed because he had to explain it to one girl.
Yeah.
He don't want to have to go through that again.
Yeah.
Who knows? That girl probably laughed at him. Probably put him in a group
Yeah,
chat.
he probably traumatized.
Exactly. So what
Yeah.
does that reinforce him to do? Keep to what he's been doing.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, this is a tough situation
It's
to
a
break down, bro.
but
But
I broke it down perfectly.
yeah,
That's why he's stuck like this. That's why he made it to spend 20,000. I see why it happened now. Because it's embarrassing. No man wants to deal with erectile dysfunction, bro.
I don't know, bro. Deep down inside, though, I feel like it's a female that would accept it.
Oh yeah, there are females out there that will accept it.
Yeah, so I mean,
But I mean, I'm not finna lie to you, bro. Let me be real with y'all, bro. There was this one shorty who I used to hit. Listen, and this is how I know pornography affected me when I was younger. Every time it was the first link up with a shorty, I would always deliver. Like, I'm ready, I'm on go. But you see, there's certain girls, I don't know, maybe it's their personalities or whatever. It used to just make me like I was done with them. But you know, as a nigga, like, I never told them that I was done with them. I'd just be linking up because it's like, it's pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a young nigga, you trying to get it in. And then you link up to get it in, and it's like, damn, bro, I gotta be thinking all type of thoughts to get ready. Like, I shouldn't have to be doing that. Once I see
yeah.
you feel me?
I just mean you were probably just too excited.
Too excited? That's what you think it is?
Sometimes that's how it be.
Yeah.
When you just overthinking jump and I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's like when I was younger, dog. But it hasn't happened to me like that.
Yeah.
You know, like usually, if I'm done with a female, like I'm bored with a female, bro.
Mhm.
If I'm like struggling to get it up, it's like usually a sign, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, you
fucking,
probably ain't fuck with her like that.
Yeah, like I'm done.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, for me, when I was younger, it was harder for me to cut the ties like early, like just be like, yeah, I'm done fucking you. I'll just be still, cause you know, droughts do come, so you be trying to keep them around, and it's like, for what though?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait a whole long period of time before you give them some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do that? Just fuck it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I detailed this man's problems off of my whole story. We might cut that whole shit I just said out earlier. But I detailed this, what he just said right here, I detailed this perfectly. Everything this man is going through, bro. He's stuck in a cycle because of his ED. And that's how he ended up spending 20K. I know this, like, I don't even have to watch the rest of the video. I know that's exactly what he's gonna allude to. This is embarrassing, bro. It's hard. I'm even surprised he came out and said some shit like that, bro.
What?
I would have took this shit to the grave, kid.
It's just to show y'all though, man. Treat your body good, man.
Oh God. That's
Eat that
crazy.
okra. Drink, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
what about that okra?
Eat your fruits and vegetables, bro. Drink your tonic.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to tell you that shit ain't gonna fail you, boy.
Roots too. A lot of people be saying about the roots.
Yeah.
I personally haven't had no roots, but
And I say, as a young man, you should start getting on that shit from you turn 25.
yeah.
Yeah, like when you're 21 in them ages, you could fuck around and not do it. But when you hit 25, yeah, start taking care of your innards, bro.
For sure.
Too many men are doing that.
What?
But I'll play through 5 minutes of this video just to see what else you gotta say.
With a girl, and I was just sexually confused as fuck, and I'm just really fucked up. And I think one of the reasons why I was so drawn to pornography in the first place is because I was raised.
Bro, I still can't believe he didn't edit that beginning part out.
Bro, the man is coming out and genuinely telling his story.
It's hard, bro, because
He already embarrassing himself.
yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? He just trying to genuinely get his side of the story out.
I'm taking this shit to the grave if I was him, bro. I'm sorry. I would find a different way. Some kind of motivational, or I make the AI do it or something.
This man.
Ain't no way I'm coming on camera talking about this shit.
In a super religious household where, like, sex before marriage, things like that, they were just these despicable, awful sins.
Never know,
right?
man. That boy might get a sponsor, boy. Might see him in a Bluetooth commercial.
I was turning towards
Diabolical.
masturbation instead. I'm not a neuroscientist or anything like that. But you just think about starting any behavior at such an impressionable age.
When you were 15,
and then
I was
continuing
younger
that
than you. I was
behavior
8.
for 10 years.
Damn.
He said he white porn for 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, so he's 25. But here's my thing. He's doing all this crying about this stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, it just goes to show you how this stuff affects people differently. Because, like I said, I was introduced to this stuff when I was 8 years old. And would I say that it crippled me? I never paid for anything. That's one thing for sure. I never paid for nothing. Never paid for no free trial. Never put my name on nothing.
No, sir.
You know,
That's
some
what I'm
niggas
saying,
was down bad enough to do it, but I was never.
Porn is free.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would I ever spend any money?
Or even register my name.
But
Just
that
to view some
goes back
shit.
to what I was telling you though. People don't like free shit. You rather pay for something that I can just simply go on the internet and watch.
I mean,
Freely.
Crazy thing too, like y'all talking about the OF, bro. There's so many Reddits with these OF models leaks.
What?
Like you never have to pay for not a single OF,
Gee.
bro. Like, this shows how fanned out these guys are. I'm not telling y'all to go and look up these OF models on Reddit. I'm not educating you on where you can goon. I'm just trying to tell you guys that you shouldn't be spending your money on things that aren't even finna educate you. They're not edifying you.
Yeah.
When you spend this $20,000, you're only gonna look back with a life of regret. You're gonna look back like Buddy right now, the same exact face. This face right here is gonna
What?
be you, sad and full of regret.
Man.
So yeah, man, don't do it, bro.
Gee.
There's other things to waste your money on. Please don't waste it on a girl.
And you just think about like what kind of damage that could do. You know, my life is ruined, man. I'll never get that picture perfect family, white picket fence.
Your life isn't ruined, brother. But if you believe that, that's what will happen. And you see, he's a fantasy man.
Yeah,
He's over here laying out his fantasy already. White picket fence. Every white guy think about a white picket fence with a blonde. I think he's even imagining his wife is gonna be a blonde.
I don't know why he ain't just wish for some sex. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Nigga look like Timmy Turner anyways. I'm done with this nigga, bro. I would have thought he already had a white picket fence, bro.
This nigga stupid.
He got a sports car.
Nigga say Timmy Turner. Nigga wish for the sports car.
No cap.
I can't fucking love.
Oh, new theory. Timmy Turner wished for all this shit. That's why he doesn't actually have the life experience to teach him how to actually move.
Yeah.
That's why.
Maybe the fairies were actually leprechauns and he used his last wish.
What? He can't get no more. Shit. Nah, but in serious, all reality, life is what you believe.
For sure.
He's destroying himself right now by saying this.
Yeah.
Because he's now not only feeding his negative self-talk, but he's now verbalizing it to the world. I will never, I will never, I will never.
Yeah.
You can't speak like that, bro.
Yeah.
I can't feel.
That is true, bro. He downing himself right now.
Yeah.
He creating all these problems in his own head.
God,
Yeah.
I wish I was allowed to be a kid, man. Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
This is where emotional
I was a
intelligence
normal,
comes
healthy
in, bro.
kid with normal
Instead of
sex
losing
drive,
it all,
man. I was
get it
taught
together.
to
Solve the
suppress it,
fucking
man.
problem.
You want to know what the most twisted part about all this shit is?
Crying ain't gonna solve nothing, boy.
Attracted to girls in real
It's
life.
just gonna
Read
make
your books,
people
man.
laugh at you and look at you like you're a
You
clown.
wanna know how I know that, man?
That's
you
it.
wanna know how I know that, man?
Crying at this point and stage of your life won't get you any pity. You know, Rod Wave said it best, man. Once you're not a baby, a child, nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly.
Why the fuck would I sit here and watch another man cry? In fact, I want to click off so bad. If this wasn't a reaction, I'd have been done with this shit.
For real.
Actually, the moment that I went on that monologue, I was pretty much done. I'm only doing this for y'all. Like, really. Like, I don't want to sit here and watch a man cry about his life. You can fix your own life, bro. But the only people that get a pass in life for victimizing themselves is children, because we could teach them better. Nobody else gets a pass for that shit, bro. Nobody. For real. We seen what happens when we let women play victims. Look how bad it's gotten. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
No accountability. Bitch will burn your house down.
What?
Have whole footage of bitch burning your house down. Got her in the jail, literally in the police interrogation. Like, why'd you do it? I didn't do it. What? Show me proof that I did it. They show her the video. That motherfucker lied on me.
Yeah.
I couldn't control it.
Hit you in the back of the head with batons and all.
Get erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get with a girl. I'm like damaged, man. I'm like disaffected, and it fucking sucks because I don't want to be alone. It sucks not being able to feel or give love. I've tried relationships and they just
You tried stop watching porn? I bet not.
fucking fail because I'm a monster. I can't feel anything. Sometimes I feel like I'm a sociopath. Something.
I feel like that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to sit down and be like, damn, bro, I must be a sociopath. Sometimes I be wondering, like, where are my emotions at, bro? But you know what's funny? I never once got on camera and verbalized this shit.
For sure. For sure.
Like, you know, some niggas just built different, bro.
What?
Fucked like that. And eventually you accept what you are. So you do what you can to feel something. Because all you ever feel is nothing. You know, so in an effort just to feel some kind of like intimacy, feel something, I started paying girls in real life to do things. And you know, what really jacked me up is
Let me hear this
one
now.
of the girls, she started catching feelings.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
like, damn, like how do you tell this girl?
I thought he had
like,
ED.
Sorry,
How she caught feelings?
I can't feel anything. I'm a fucking monster. You know, the last girl that I dated, you know, she made me feel like I was normal. And I think that's why I tried to hold on to her so hard. And I know you're watching this.
I knew this was over a bitch. Oh, and now you embarrassed yourself. I know you're watching this video.
Oh, man.
You're cooked.
What?
Oh, shit.
Video, and I'm not strong enough to call or text you, but I just want you to know.
Weak. Everything. Oh my God. I can't go on, Trent.
Yeah, bro, I've been about. That's why you're the only one talking right now. I've been burnt out for this nigga.
Yeah, bro, I'm done, y'all boys. I couldn't do it, bro. I can't make it no further than this.
Yep.
Man. There's just too much cringe weakness. So now, and we see, what's his name? Dylan McKnight. Oh, wow. He had a big following. Jesus, let's see some of the comments. I'm curious. I'm actually curious to see what his fans thought. Don't delete this. More men need to see this. Oh my God. Don't delete this. I agree. Real facts. Fight and win. Not listen to the sin. Did you check to see if you left the oven on? Pizza isn't worth burnt down house. What is this nigga talking about?
He added somebody, so they must have been going at it in the comments.
Oh. Lowell, how do people get addicted to this simp stuff?
I really hate how easy, abundant, and accessible pornography is. It really
Facts.
ruins the mind. It's one of the worst addictions, and it's completely illegal. Something about that
It's
just
completely
doesn't sit right
legal.
with me.
They put 2 L's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Something about that doesn't sit right with me, for sure. Yeah, man. Porn has always been accessible. I'm not finna lie to you. Since I was a kid, it was accessible, crazy accessible. But now it just feels like video game, nigga. Like, you could type in some crazy shit on Google and you seeing all type of shit pop up.
Yeah.
The fact that you feel this in this video means you do feel. You're no monster, you're a man. I'm so sorry, Dylan. It takes a lot of balls to come out and say it. I'm proud of you. He got a lot of trauma to go through and process. God will help him do that. Unfortunate his upbringing, but lust attacks all of us. We gotta stay clear of temptation and abide in God's love. Real shit.
For sure. You got to end this one. About to be 30 minutes.
I'm trying to see if I can see any good ones before I close it out. Start watching porn at 11. Okay, this one probably, let me see. Started watching porn at 11, had severe 4-year-long addiction. 5 months ago, I quit for good. But about 3 of those 4 years addiction, I tried so hard to quit, couldn't. Most addicted I've ever been to anything, and I hate how accessible it is nowadays. Part of the reason is like I said, man, at 11 and had a severe 4-year-long addiction. So what, he's 15? Is he 15 writing this?
I don't think
He
so.
should start watching at 11. He had a severe 4-year-long addiction. And 5 months ago, I quit for good. Yeah, I think he's 15.
Yeah. Jitterbug.
You got a long ways to go, Jit. You quit just for now, you should say.
Going in.
You're 15? Super mature for your age, man. I was just saying. 20,000 is fucking diabolical. It's absolutely gigantic balls. Gotta give credit. Yeah, no, it takes gigantic balls to make a video like this, bro. Like I said, but I was cringing the whole time, bro. Shout out to Dylan McKnight, man. I can't make it through the rest of that video, bro. Big balls on you for coming out to say this to the world. Because I'm not finna lie to you. I actually want to hear the part where he said he spent 20 racks. Let's hear that part real quick, bro. Because that's the whole point of the video. This one here seems like the most replayed part. Okay. Look, he's trying to be all cool now. After all of this. Look.
Even just being able
Hold
to
on.
cry, like, you guys don't
Buddy's trying to
understand.
access
I've not-
fuckboy status again. Hold on,
not
let's
felt
see.
emotions in a long time, so pain, joy, it's all the same. I just feel things.
I gotta see. Uh-huh. They trying to get out all cool. Porn addicted simp.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night.
The eyes of a porn addicted simp, bro. Look into it. Do you see a soul in there? Or do you see all the porn that he's watched?
I don't know. I guess he tried to turn it into a motivational thing at the end.
Bro, I'm trying to see the part where he spent this money.
Positive note.
So I guess he has a workout channel.
I'm in phenomenal shape. I'm very natural. Currently 5'11", 165 pounds. That's like the definition of natty, so you don't really know who I am. I haven't done it authentically. The world doesn't really know who Dylan McKnight is.
I don't see where he spent 20 bands. He just said it in the beginning of the video, but he never gave the background story. And you could say I skipped through it, but bro, from the 5:08 mark to where I put it to 7 minutes, that's only 2 minutes. And he never went into that part of the story. He then goes into this gym shit, which I don't give a fuck about him in the gym, nigga. By the way, man, if y'all want to see gym content from JStew, let me know, man. I need a cameraman. If y'all want to be my cameraman, y'all live in the Broward area, please hit me up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a cameraman that's going to follow me to the gym, make this content. Whew! That being said, TRaw, do you have anything to say to the people?
All these videos today pretty much just surrounded confidence, bro. It's kind of crazy how they all just lined up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just be confident within yourself, bro. Because he believed that it was over, it might actually be over for him. But y'all see at the end, once he got his head out the gutter, he was able to work out, he was able to actually function.
Yeah.
That's because he let those thoughts take control of him.
Yeah, that's why he's in the car crying like a little baby.
What? So,
man,
y'all boys work on y'all confidence and work on y'all emotional intelligence, bro. You will see a whole new side of yourself.
For sure. That being said, man, I will keep on preaching about this book here, sir. This book has opened my eyes, and I thought I was a very emotionally intelligent man before I read it. Then I realized I ain't know shit. And by the way, that should be your approach in life regardless. No matter how good you are at something, you don't know shit, because you can always get better.
For sure.
Leaving you with a little wisdom. But that being said, man, if you made it to the end of this video, TRaw wants to call it a night. So this is the last reaction for tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, Vlog Gang is out. That was the end of the recording. You didn't end the stream now?
Yeah.
Man, YouTube, man, what can we say, man? It's been a ride. It's been an adventure. Welcome to the first of many weekly streams. We're gonna be coming back tomorrow, but unfortunately, it won't be for the tube. You get one every week. You know what I'm saying? So tap in next week, Friday or Saturday, and we're gonna bring you another one. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, you already know, man. Oh, I gotta put on that Cardi. I don't know. Nigga, fuck you trying to update my phone right now, nigga.
Oh, remember we on the tube, bro. You gotta end the one on the tube first, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, look at the one on the tube, man. The one on the tube giving us the most trouble. So I gotta close it out.
Yeah, man. So YouTube will catch y'all boys on the real reaction, man. Just cause you watch the live don't mean you can't watch the real reaction. You get to see the country.